goal line by about 3 yards.
Right. And the balance is also what's so impressive is his footwork, and he gets hit, but he doesn't seem to ever lose his stride.
What up, guys? Welcome back to our live streaming event. Today is the Nelson Hawks versus Timberline Wolves. Um, so last week we tried to bring on first ever live stream while they face up against the Ridge Pacers, but unfortunately, due to technical issues, we had to play back. All right, I'll turn it on. Love you.
36-9. Nelson High School out of the Portland metro area, about 15 miles from downtown Portland. Timberline, the road team here, but I don't know. East Boise is about 10, 15 miles from here. Over off of the corner of
Apple
and Boise Avenue in that area.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so. Yeah.
That's exactly where it is.
I don't know where Nelson's from, but I know it's a lot further away than Boise and Apple Avenue. And right now they're a lot further away from a win than they probably thought at the halftime. As Nelson came in here with a good win last weekend against Lake Ridge. Knocked off one of the top teams in the state. Big upset, actually, with big plays from quarterback Danny Leary to three of his receivers, including Malachi Garlington, who's been held to just one catch so far in this first half. And Timberline has relied on that strong right arm of Jack Brandt, and he's completed 5 touchdown passes in his 12 completions. Probably a better way to say is 5 of his 12 completions are touchdown passes, 4 of those to Hudson Lewis, who has 7 grabs for more than 190 yards in the game. And Nelson's going to need something magical here in the second half to go on and win this one. This is one of 4 games today in the Northwest Showdown, 2 here at Eagle High School and 2 over at Rocky. Earlier today, it was the Grizzlies of Rocky Mountain defeating Provo, second straight win over a team from Utah. Last week, Rocky at home beat Orem 39-37 in a shootout. And then earlier today in this Northwest Showdown, here it was Eagle 34 and Skyview out of Vancouver, Washington, not too far from where these Nelson Hawks play. They won 34-13 over Skyview did Eagle. And right now it's Boise taking on Laguna Hills, and we'll get you a score on that one in just a moment. Let's take another quick break, about 45 seconds, and we'll be back for the kickoff in a moment. Timberline will receive, and my guess is they're not going to kick this anywhere near Hudson Lewis, who's the return man on the far side, upper part of your screen. And they kick it, and it goes through the end zone, touchback. Cole Hudson let it bounce out of the back or side of the end zone. Was probably hoping that it would skip out on the good side of the pylon and give them the ball at the 30. Instead, Timberline starts at their own 20. 31-yard touchdown pass from Brandt to Thompson got the scoring started. And then Timberline went on a binge. Brandt to Lewis the next drive, 53-yard touchdown. Brandt to Lewis again, 47-yard touchdown pass. Nelson got a field goal from Ethan Azon, made it 22-3, and then a 30-yard TD pass to Lewis, 29-3. Timberline runs right up the middle on the first play, 15-yard gain and a first down, picking up right where they left off. 30-yard touchdown pass to Lewis, made it 29-3. And then Julian Crittendale, 85-yard kickoff return, made it 29-9. And then for good measure at the end of the half, Timberline marched it down the field, and Lewis made his best catch of the first half for his shortest touchdown, a 5-yard touchdown, diving, kind of a back shoulder type of a grab as he was diving out of bounds. And the halftime score, and where we stand right now at the beginning of the third quarter, Timberline 36 and 9. 2-yard gain there by the Wolves. Engroff with another carry. Brody had that preceding carry of 15 yards. 2 carries, 18 yards, 17 yards, or 18 yards to open the half. Engroff, check it. This is Hudson in there, Cole Hudson, and he's tripped up. Nice play by number 22, Drew Newberry.
Good job of setting the edge right there by Newberry. Took, again, a very nice angle and kept the speedy runner inside. Limits the big gain.
Clock running. Nearing 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Just underway. Timberline up 36-9. Brandt throws one down the field and zips it in there and knocked away. Defensive play made by Katawonga, Chaz Katawonga. And it'll bring out fourth down, and for only the second time tonight, the Wolves will punt it away.
Well, it's exactly the way you want to start it if you're Nelson.
Yeah. Comac's got to start somewhere.
Right? Yeah. When you're down 27 points, you take every small win you can get.
Ooh. Brandt goes up high and gets it. Gets off a pretty good punt and gets a really good bounce. And it stays in bounds and keeps going.
My goodness.
It's going to roll inside the 10 and be down at about the 9.5-yard line. And that's where Nelson will start their first drive of this second half with 9:39 to go in the third.
Pretty sure that's what they mean when they say the ball is rolling your way.
Yeah, for sure.
My
it's
goodness.
Like the epitome of it, right? I mean,
right.
Snap out goes over your head, you get it back.
End up with a
boot a line drive down
kick.
there.
Yeah.
No one can catch it.
Yeah.
You get a 52-yard punt out of it. They're
kind of gross,
like
really.
about a 51-yard punt. Crossland up the middle, and he's got game-breaking speed. Check that. That's not Crossland. That's number 6, Kevin Cohen. Got all these young guys over here in the press corps, the print guys, and they all got good eyes. And they like it dark in here. An old man like me can't see.
You got the binoculars.
Yeah. I can't use the binoculars to read my roster, though.
No, you sure can't.
I can,
Yeah.
but that would be really, really.
Yeah, it's funny. I can see the players really easily, but I would definitely need reading glasses.
Cullen with another carry. That's for a first down. And Nelson working the ball up the field here. Got it to the 21.
I know we're only in the 8 minutes to go in the third, but there's got to be a little more urgency here.
Ian Nix nixed out the would-be tackler, stayed on his feet. First down for Nelson. Timberline clogging the middle on that defensive play.
Their
Sam
interior.
Hayner. Yeah, Sam Hayner is the real deal, man. He gets off the ball and is nearly unblockable. His pads are watching that play right there. Don't get more than 4 feet off the ground, it seems like. He just fires through there at a really low stance and with speed. And a lot of times you see defensive linemen in high school, their first step is a false step, which is basically a backward step. He does not false step. He rolls right off that ball, that foot. Look at the feet move right there. Number 8, excellent technique. Hudson with the stop there. 3rd down and long now for Nelson. 11 yards to go.
Having some communication problems out there right now. He wanted to go to his back receiver there, his running back, but apparently he did not do what he was supposed to do, and Timberline just had it read perfectly. And quarterback had some unpleasant words with his running back there.
There he over the middle and tipped away. Carl Franzen with the pass breakup. PBU and Nelson out to punt it back again. And guess who is deep? Hudson Lewis. And my guess is if they're smart, they'll kick this directly to the sideline.
We're kind of hoping he kicks it to Lewis.
Or
so fun to watch.
Some sort of a rugby punt that just line drive it out. High kick. The Peter call out there on the field, which means get away from the football, and this takes a good Nelson bounce. Down and around the 28, 1st down and 10 for Timberline. Engrove hops over the first tackler and goes forward for a nice gain. 2nd down and 6.
You can see I wouldn't say they're taking their foot off the gas, but definitely a little bit of renewed focus on the run so far on these first 2 drives in the second half for Timberline.
Well, they get
up 27.
Nelson's got 7 in the box. Little false start there on the offense.
Hard count fooled his receiver.
Q Durham, I think, was the interior defensive lineman leading the charge there for Nelson. 3rd down and 10.
Is that what the
I think that's what they were yelling.
Yeah. I think we might get a quarterback change here.
Oh.
The number 5 warming up here.
Junior Braylon Gaines. All right, let's take a quick break. Back in a moment. Timberline up 36-9.
Going to college for esports feels amazing. Growing up, it's something I never thought would happen. My family never thought it would happen. And then within 2.5 years, here I am.
He's actually a madman whenever it comes to playing on the sticks. You know, he's going to be the first one that pursues this into an academic career.
Me getting an scholarship could show other students that it's possible for them too, as long as they put their mind to it and put some effort into it.
Nice roll there by Branton. Picks up the first down. Pass complete to Fletch Scudder. Fletch lives. Fletch lives. First down and 10. I think that at this point, Timberline up with 4:31 to go in the third quarter. Keep Brant upright and run the ball as much as you can here, despite the 7-man box. Look at Hudson slip through there. Ran with his shoulders about 3 feet off the ground, through the hole and squirted out the other side and down to the 49-yard line. Wolves are now in Hawks territory.
Basically all on the ground except for that one third down play.
At some point, despite this lead, they're going to play action past this.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even really rolling that safety over on Lewis. He's more playing the third there. Boy, I mean, they could probably pretty easily pass it here. And they flip it outside on a broken play. Everything going right tonight for Timberline, as Benton Bates broke out to give Brant a target. Yeah,
it's not only
little something out of nothing.
Yeah, it's not only Brant's vision. It's not only Brant's arm and his everything else. It's his knowledge of this offense is incredible. I mean, he knew exactly where that player was going to be while he's trying to even get possession of the ball. And as soon as he turns around, he knows exactly where he's going with it. And it's just, it's been a clinic so far. It's been so impressive.
Timberline does play quite a few players both ways, so, certainly this game not over, but as the season wears on, see how well they hold up. Oh, nice job there by Hudson, the sidestep, the blitz.
Very slow, methodical offense right now for Timberline.
Just taking their time.
They
I think they're kind of, it's like a hypnotist, man, rolling us to sleep here a little bit. A hard run up the middle, and another Timberline first down. As Benton Bates, the H-back, with the carry. And the first down. Timberline at 37. Inside of Nelson territory. Bates with another carry, breaking tackles, spinning his way out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Knocked out there by number 3. There was actually 5 Braylon Gaines, not 3. First down. And 10. Rat's going to put it up for Lewis. No pass interference called there.
I think the refs are getting lulled to sleep a little bit, too.
Well, I just think it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you got a bit of a competitive disadvantage there. That was Katawonga Chaz on the coverage.
He stayed with him all the way through, which is more than
Stopped the clock at the
something,
1:59 to go on the third. Hudson's the single setback, and they're going to give it to the halfback. The big man rumbling. Big number 56, Hudson Snook. Snook. Nice. Give it to him. That's a lineman's dream right there.
right.
Holy cow. Having a little fun. He did a good job running that football, too.
Mm-hmm.
Only picked up a couple of yards, but
taking a playbook from the 85 Bears.
there we go.
Yeah.
That's more like a mini fridge, though. You can only get about a 12-pack in that.
Of soda.
Of soda. Of course. I didn't say what. I just said it's a 12-pack.
Just clarifying. Coca-Cola. Good old-fashioned Coca-Cola.
Fourth down and 8.
Oh, look at that. There was an advertisement for Coca-Cola on the scoreboard right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. You're not going to get paid for that, buddy.
Yeah. No. I'll have a little conversation with the Koch brothers.
Koch brothers.
Yeah. Oh, fourth down.
Going for it here. Lewis is top of the screen and a timeout called by Ian Smart. Ian Smart, former Boise State Bronco, played in 2002 to 2007, was on the team that won the Fiesta Bowl.
Where was he?
Was. Been the coach here for 9 years at Timberline, kind of an up and down progression. It's not easy to win at the Boise schools. They're what they call neighborhood schools, right?
Yeah.
There's fewer athletes to choose from. They don't get a lot of move-ins. I mean, we talked earlier in the Eagle game just about 3 or 4 players they had this year alone that moved in. A lot of these West Ada schools where you have the newer neighborhoods and the newer homes tend to get more transfers. And Eagle alone has throughout their program in the freshman and sophomore and varsity probably 10 or so move-ins this year.
Yeah.
And that helps a lot when you get kids that come from out of state. And it's not just California, but it's from all over the West. Rocky sees a lot of that. Hawaii sees a lot of that, especially in basketball.
They just went to a Boise.
And Brandt steps up on 4th and long, and he's sacked, and it looks like he might have lost the football.
Yeah, Timberline, a very good.
But he holds on to it, and sacked on 4th down is Brandt, and Timberline used a lot of clock there, but came up empty on the scoreboard. 1 minute left to go in the third, and they retain a 36-9 lead. Nelson holds up on downs there. Good, man.
Yeah, nice job there from Nelson. Playing decent defense here in this third quarter. They gotta be happy about the small wins right now.
Let's see who's in at quarterback.
Still Leary. Looks like it.
Yep, Danny Leary's out there. Fires one outside. Sure tackle there on Malachi Garland, made by number 17, Fletch Scudder. Fletch lives.
You know that there's like not that many people that are going to get that reference.
These guys don't get it.
Because we're old.
These guys don't get it over here.
Chevy Chase, baby.
But his dad gets it because that's probably why they named him Fletch. I mean, come on.
I'm sure.
It's gotta be, right? Right generation.
That's what I would have done for sure. Yeah. Sean was a family name, or else I would have named my son Fletch.
Still third down and 10. Or third down and 10. And that'll do it for the third quarter, with Timberline still up 36-9. You're watching the Northwest Showdown on the NFHSnetwork.com.
Going to college for esports feels amazing. Growing up, it's something I never thought would happen. My family never thought it would happen. And then within 2.5 years, here I am.
He's actually a madman whenever it comes to playing on the sticks. He's going to be the first one that pursues this into an academic career.
Me getting an esports scholarship could show other students that it's possible for them too, as long as they put their mind to it and put some effort into it.
You'll start with the rookie game. Back to pass and hit as he throws. That knocked it off target, and that was number 9, Evan Paschke, bringing the heat on Larry. And fourth down and 10. They have the punt team will come out. Frustration a little bit for Nelson there. A couple players slapped their hands as they came off the field. Certainly probably not the effort they expected on the road. Thankfully, there was energy in that first game because the Eagle was playing, but no energy here in the second game. Just kind of a flat stadium.
It has been. We're sitting on the Nelson side, too, which they clearly have not had much to choke.
Oh, man. Fourth down. Braylon Gaines was back there, the backup quarterback, and he just kind of
ran out
of bounds with it.
There wasn't anybody. I'm not sure very many Hawks saw that what had happened there with the mishandled snap.
Yeah, bad snap. Didn't really turn the block. Plus, at that point, they've all released their guys and running downfield.
Yeah.
I assume we're playing Idaho rules, right, in these games? Oh, on the turf, Fingeroff lost it and then scooped it up. Loss of a yard on the play. Call it 2. Second down and 20. 10:03 local time. This game's actually going by pretty quickly.
Especially the second half. Clearly, Timberline renewed focus with the run. Got the big fella in the backfield again.
Oh, big man. Outside the Bates. Bates is in for the touchdown. 22-yard strike. Brandt's sixth touchdown pass of the game. Complete to Benton Bates.
Beautiful play. Little play action pass. Doesn't get a whole lot easier than that. He had so much room out in the and these receivers have just made Brandt's day just that much better. I mean, he's made some very, very nice throws, but man, there's been a lot of work from these receivers.
Brandt will put it down. Hagen Clinton will kick it up, and it's good. 10:57 to go in the game, and Timberline continues to romp 43-9 on the NFHSnetwork.com.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Producer. Slacking.
Downgrade you. Start calling you Chuck. Executive producer. Oh, onside kick. No way. Holy cow, onside kick.
They're just practicing everything right now, apparently.
It almost seemed like he whiffed it, actually.
He thinks, I don't know.
Like he was trying to toe punch it or something.
You got to be careful here. I mean, I understand you want to try some of the plays maybe that you don't do, but there is something called showing up your opponent at this point.
Yeah. Or, yeah, get the ball back and hold on to it for the last 10 minutes and 57. Get down to the one and take a knee.
Just make sure you have.
I don't necessarily know about that.
Yeah, 3-yard plays.
Back deep. Is Garland back deep still? The up man takes it. Nice run there by Torn. Asa Kirkland takes it up to the 50-yard line. It's a good field position there for Nelson.
Nelson's still looking for their first offensive touchdown. This has been a really impressive game from Timberline on both sides of the ball. Their only blemish really was that 85-yard kickoff return for Nelson. Up quarterback in now for the Hawks.
Gaines in there, or 5. Jalen Crichtondale, the young man who returned the kick 85 yards for the only Nelson touchdown, carries it there. Third down, or on first down, second down and 5. Nice quick pass outside. Good arm there.
Yeah.
Strong arm for Gaines.
Quick and decisive.
Kanawanga with the reception. First down and 10. Oh, nice job by Crichton Tail. Nice move in the open field. He's got some moves. Timberline's got some of the starters still in there. Hayner's still in there. Kelly's still out there.
A little hurry offense here. Nelson.
Starting nose tackle Snook still out there. Gaines completes to number 7. That's Nix with the catch.
First and goal. Yeah.
First and goal. All right at the 10. Crichtondale stuffed right at the line. There's that guy, number 56. Hudson Snook. Oh. Wow. That was Hudson Lewis running in there on the quarterback and slamming down Gaines, who got rid of the ball just in time, an incomplete pass. And it's third down and goal, the ball on the 10. Or like on the 12. Gaines flings one up in the corner, and it is caught. Malachi Garlington, 12-yard touchdown pass.
That was a dime.
Nice play by Gaines.
Beautiful pass.
Changed his arm slot, floated it up there into the waiting arms of Garlington.
Gaines looked good on that drive. Very good.
Two-point conversion. Gaines, who lost the handle. The ball's loose. So two-point conversion fails. Timberline still up big, 43-15. Watching the Northwest.
Going to college for esports feels amazing. Growing up, it's something I never thought would happen. My family never thought it would happen. And then within 2.5 years,
he's actually a madman whenever it comes to playing on the sticks. You know, he's going to be the first one that pursues this into an academic career.
Me getting an esports scholarship could show other students that it's possible for them too, as long as they put their mind to it and put some effort into it.
Nelson getting ready to kick off. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to see an onside kick here. Nelson down 43-15. Finally a little life on the offense, led by junior quarterback Gaines. See if we see a backups for Timberline after this, if they don't get the onside kick. They are trying it. Let's see. And scramble for the ball. And Nelson saying they've got it. Do they? They do. So Nelson's offense will stay on the field, trying to keep their hopes alive here. 8:01 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Down 28 points. Gaines in the offense will get back out onto the field again. Some of the starters still left on the field for Timberline now. Nelson will take over in Timberline territory at about the 48. Gaines in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the left. Back to pass. Looking deep. Has a man. Beautiful pass. And complete. Down inside the 5-yard line. Yeah, and I got to say, Gaines doing everything he possibly can. Keep Nelson into this game and threatening to put up a bunch of points here in just a very short period of time. There is no quit in Nelson, or excuse me, in Gaines. Braylon Gaines will hand it off. That one goes nowhere. Brings it up to about the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal. Vince Trimboli, I'll turn it right back over to you, my friend.
You did great, man.
Hey, thanks. It's like almost like I've done this before.
Yeah, I know. You don't even need to say anything. You should have just kept going. You shouldn't have been acting like anything weird happened because nothing happened.
I mean, you could have gone home, I think.
Gaines looking good. Look at him sling that one into the front of the end zone, tipped away, intended for Catawanga. It's Michael Alvarado on the play who tipped that ball away. 7:26 to go. Nelson scores here. Timberline may need to go strap their chin straps on offense a little bit. Gaines steps right into the waiting arms of Snook, along with O'Kelly in there. And it's 4th down and goal from the 13.
Field goal doesn't help you at this point.
Nope.
Down 28.
Gaines Snook again. Gets his carry. Now he's got a couple of sacks. Big man fired up. That's a nose tackle right there.
He's a halfback.
Eating quarterbacks, man. He's a H-back nose tackle. The mini fridge. So a turnover on downs, and Timberline now 6:38 to go. Chance to run some serious clock here and walk away with a nice 2-0 start to the season. 61-7 over the rival Bora Lions. And a pretty good showing here against Nelson. 6 touchdown passes for Jack Brandt. And running through the wide open middle. That's number 3, Engroff, the starting tailback. So as long as Jack Brant's in that game, you better believe that starting offensive line's going to stay in there,
Oh, yeah.
which includes that big left tackle, 6'6", 270, Andrew Price, who is currently committed to Hawaii. Another handoff to Angrove. And a good gain on first down. 5:47 and counting. Second down and 4. Timberline doing a good job of firing off that ball. The offensive line getting a push on every play right now. Gain of 3, third down and 1. Timberline would love to just keep this drive going, get 2 more first downs, and
Run it down.
just walk away with a very good win here, coupled with that win over Bora last week and a nice 2-0 start to the season.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, they've got Boise High, who's up big right now on Laguna Hills, in the other game of the Northwest Showdown happening right now at Rocky Mountain. And that pitch fumbled and then picked up by Engroff, and he had some room to the outside. One of those plays where your eyes are downfield and they should be on the ball, and that's going to bring out the punt team.
I gotta think this is the last time we're going to see Brant in this game. I'm a little surprised he even came out for that drive, to be honest. The last thing you want to do is get your star injured in garbage time.
Backup quarterback is Kean Borgia. Oh, fumble. Fumble recovered by Timberline. The return man was fighting for extra yards. It was stripped away and grabbed by Carl Franzen.
Lewis is still in the game. Brant is too. I'm very surprised to see Brant still running out here. 3:33 remaining. 3:31 remaining.
Starting running back Ingroff in there too.
Yeah. I get these guys off the field as quickly as possible. We got some offensive linemen checking in. Yep, there goes Brant. I was wondering.
Borgia comes in. Played a pretty good game, actually, yesterday for the JV. He can run, he can pass. And they give here to Angroff. Angroff gets around the first would-be tackler and back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like they're bringing all the second stringers now. And Groff goes off.
Yeah, once you get the quarterback out there, now you can get your second string line in there too.
I'm surprised that Lewis is still on the field, honestly.
Somebody's like, where's Hudson? He's still out there. Get him off the field. The young guy throw a pass to him. Borgia takes it.
I don't think he's gone over 200 yards yet.
And number 20 into the game, Sean Barsness. 4th down.
Brandt's their punter, though, too. So what do you do now?
Let him punt.
I wouldn't.
Well, last year in this game, when the Eagle was playing West Lynn, Oregon, Noah Burnham got hurt punting and missed the next couple of games. Let's see if they let the sophomore throw here. Borgia takes it and hands it off on 4th down and 10. And that's going to momentarily stop the clock. And Timberline turns it over on downs. So a lot of these kids, at least for Benson, are going to get a chance. Nelson are going to get a chance to play here. Long drive. Nice to get a couple snaps. Some new players in there.
Mm-hmm.
Number 72, Chase Stanley. 62, new center out there. Max Fanger. Oh, nice run. Shifty run here up the middle of the field. Caleb McKinley. Nelson Fields, all 3 teams, which isn't as common as you would think. Only about 11 teams at Oregon at the upper division fielding all 3 teams, which is varsity, junior varsity, and freshman.
Just 34 seconds to go. They don't have to run another play. Looks like they will.
I'm trying to get this. Gaines still out there. Maybe they'll throw one down the field, have some fun with it. Oh, Gaines shucking and jiving, outruns the defense, throws it to the sideline, caught. Oof. And the reception is made. And the tackle out there by number 20, Sean Barsness. 3rd down and 2. Nelson trying to get a playoff. They're not going to make it. Suddenly the clock just stopped.
Yeah, he went out of bounds. Gaines is out.
Oh, Walt ran for a bit. Big number 6 on the right side. Kevin Cohen. And that'll do it. So Timberline behind 6 touchdown passes from Jack Brandt. 4 of them to Hudson Lewis. And the Timberline Wolves take it to the Nelson Hawks, 43-15, and win going away for an impressive start to the season. A 61-7 win last week, 43-15 this week, and they start their season with a record of 2-0. The Nelson Hawks will drop to 1-1 on the season. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and wrap it up. You've been watching the Northwest Showdown on the NFHSnetwork.com.
Going to college for esports feels amazing. Growing up, it's something I never thought would happen. My family never thought it would happen. And then within 2.5 years, here I am.
He's actually a madman whenever it comes to playing on the sticks. You know, he's going to be the first one that pursues this academic career.
Me getting an esports scholarship could show other students that it's possible for them to do it.
So nice win for Timberline. Jack Brandt, 6 touchdown passes, right around 300 yards. 4 of those touchdown passes to Hudson Lewis. So the Northwest Showdown, at least the 2 games here at Eagle High School, are complete, as Eagle wins 34-13 over Skyview, Washington. Rocky 49, Provo 14 over at Rocky High School. And last score we had was Boise on top of Laguna Hills, 44-7. Let's check and see if we got an update. So it looks like, and with Timberline's win, 43-15, it looks like all 4 Idaho teams will gain wins over teams from other states. So a good day for Idaho football and a good day for Timberline, 43-15. Hudson Lewis showing out strong along with Jack Brandt. 6 total touchdown passes for Brandt, 4 to Lewis. Been a long evening here on a Friday, 2 big football games, and Clint, what do we take away from tonight's action between, with these 2?
I mean, what we take away is that these Idaho teams are really, really solid, and I think this game was a surprise for all of us. I think we all expected that Nelson was going to come in and at least give Timberline all that they could handle. But I mean, the score of this game was actually not as close as this. I mean, this game was absolutely dominated by Timberline. And I got to say, this Timberline team is no joke. If you thought that, if you